Okay, first of all, thank you everybody. Taking a little break here from the action. Tournament director Travis Sir, you realize this, but it's not just the Hard Driven Volleyball Challenge. This is the John Riding Memorial Volleyball Challenge. And if you didn't know John Riding, he is a friend to everybody he met. He was a big part of the volleyball community here in town, and we lost him just a little bit over a year ago. So we named this tournament in his honor. We have his family here, and they are going to present a memorial grant to one of you. So this is Alicia Riding.
Because I'm a coach, so I always have these near me, and I got a lot of stuff to hold on to. So thanks for being close to me, girls. I feel right at home. First of all, I'd like to thank Travis, your tournament director. He and Brittany Henderson, who is the director of volleyball here at Clovis North, and also Chantel White, who's the director of volleyball at Buchanan. This was their idea, and to honor their friend and our family, and I am forever grateful to them for all that they've done to put this in motion. So thank you all, wherever you're at. I'd also like to thank John's dear friends, Matt Klein, who is the owner of Print District. If you're wondering why this was called Hard Driven Volleyball Challenge, Hard Driven was a business that my husband and I owned for 17 plus years. It was a screen printing and embroidery business, and our manager, Matt, bought it from us and just changed the name over a year ago to the Print District, but he's in charge of, he did this vintage logo that used to be our logo for Hard Driven that everybody's wearing. He's did the banner up here. He donated all the apparel, the stickers, and also John's good friend Thomas Nakazawa, who owns the Stitch Master, which is an embroidery shop in town. He did all the polos, so that was all donated in honor of John. I'd like to start by saying John would be so, okay, I can start crying already. John would be so humbled and honored to see all of you here and to have this in his name. He loved the game of volleyball. He loved playing it. He loved coaching it. He loved investing in players so that they too could love the game, and nothing gave him more pleasure than to watch our kids play. My boys are here with me today, Logan and Parker, and my daughter is currently on a volleyball scholarship at San Diego Christian College and has a match at 2 o'clock, so she couldn't be here today. But that is what gave him joy. And for us Ridings, volleyball has always been a family affair. Just a little about John. He started playing volleyball at Fresno State. They didn't have high school volleyball when he was in high school for boys, so he played on the club team at Fresno State. After college, he played a lot of weekends of grass tournaments with the Fresno Grass Volleyball Association, which I've seen a lot of you girls at in the summertime. He's also played some beach volleyball, some co-ed tournaments. He was out at the AVP event that it was at Lost Lake that they hosted. Yes, they had beautiful beach courts at Lost Lake, but now I even think Lost Lake is kind of lost. But he enjoyed that. He coached for 10 years, the boys program at Hoover High. He coached at Alta Sierra when our kids went through there, and he coached for 4 years with the Clovis Volleyball Club. Like I said, my kids all love this game. Logan and Parker are both in the Buchanan High volleyball program, Go Bear Nation. And they currently also play for the Central Cal boys volleyball team. My daughter played at Buchanan, also at Fresno City, and is now in San Diego playing. And as a husband, I've been coaching for 28 years, and has been my best assistant coach ever, and always took his advice. And actually the best thing about it was I never even had to pay him a stipend. John had lifelong friends in the volleyball community, and it never failed wherever we were, whether it was up and down the state playing club volleyball. Anytime we'd walk in a gym, he'd always know someone. In fact, just 2 weeks ago, I was at the boys' back to school night at Buchanan, and I walked in and introduced myself to Logan's econ teacher, and he said, "Oh, Mrs. Writing. Mr. Writing was my coach in high school." Who'd have thought? So I made sure I went home and told Logan, "You better behave in that class, young man." But anyway, to say volleyball was a big part of John's life was an understatement. But as much as he loved the sport, his greatest passion was Jesus Christ. Whether it was on the court or off the court, he never missed an opportunity to invest in people and to share his faith, whether it be by words or actions. John would want you to know that the man he was, and the man that many of you knew, the man who invested in your life, whether as a friend, as a coach, or as Mr. Writing, would be nothing apart from Christ. God was the source of his joy, and if you knew him, you saw that joy and you experienced that joy. But John would want me to say, "To him be the glory." Okay, now for the fun part. Come here, boys. We have the opportunity, because of Clovis North and Buchanan volleyball programs, to honor an award a grant to help a deserving senior young lady here today with her college education. Coaches from these teams had the opportunity to nominate a deserving player. All my kids and I sent them to my daughter in college, and we all read the applications. And what was so great was that every girl that a coach nominated was the heart and soul of our team. I asked each of my kids to choose one player of the applicants that they thought most exemplified their dad and what he deemed important. And each of us chose this young lady. Her coach describes her as the team spirit, 100%. She's the team's leader and she's their captain. She plays with fire and tenacity. She comes to school and to practice, her coach says, with a thankful heart and a positive attitude. She's coachable, she works hard every day in practice, every drill. Coach made sure she capitalized that. And her love for the game shows every time she steps on the court. She inspires her teammates to play the same way. She always encourages younger girls in her program and is a great example to them, to parents, and to her community. But she's more than a volleyball player, just as John was. She enjoys serving others, which was so important to my husband. She's been a counselor, she's in student government, she's involved in Interact, she's involved in Rotary Club, she has volunteered in many events in her community, all while maintaining a 4.5 GPA. What is that? Who has that high of grades? Wow. We are so honored to award the first John Writing Memorial Grant to Sanger High's Sierra LeBeau. All right, I think,
Okay, thank you very much for giving us this moment to do this. We felt it was really important to do, and we plan on continuing to do this in the upcoming years as this tournament continues to grow. So just a couple of housekeeping things. First of all, play is going to